Hello, good evening, beautifuls, or morning, wherever you are in the world. So, I haven't done a live in a while because one, was out for vacation for a bit, and two, I didn't really have a whole lot to talk about. But today I got some pretty neat stuff. Well, actually, not today. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a bit of time. But I did get my KB Underground Idol album and photo book, and I did get my new Ateez, I don't know why I pronounce it like that, album. So I wanted to open it in front of you guys and so we can share. In case you haven't gotten any of these things, it's okay. And just to like see what's up and yeah, have a good time together. Hopefully you'll enjoy spending your Friday evening with me. But yeah, so I did cheat though because I'm not good with scissors and I did not want to cut myself in yeah, I just didn't want to cut myself. So I decided that I was going to pre-open the package a little bit. So I did pre-open the package. This is the box, though. So I don't know. I guess we're just gonna open it now. Just take out the bubble wrap. There's a lot of bubble wrap. I feel this is not good for the environment, but I actually really like this. But anyway. And then take out the albums. Oh, it's just more bubble wrap. ASMR. It's not really good for ASMR though. But whatever. Oh, look, there's like more tape though on it, so that's fun. I didn't get scissors for this, so I didn't think this would happen. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get scissors because I was not prepared for this. Okay, I have brought scissors now. The scissoring will happen. Okay. By the way, I'm drinking. FYI. I'm an adult and I get to drink. All right, so we're just gonna open these. It looks like my Ateez album is in first order though. So we're gonna open that. I hope you all had a good Friday. It's Friday now. If you're watching this tomorrow, then I hope you're having a good Saturday. Or whenever you watch it, I guess. It doesn't really matter. Ha ha ha. Albums. Albums are happening, guys. All right. Well, first I'm going to open up KB's Underground album because that's what I wanted, really. And Ateez is more like for fun. I really should not be operating scissors at this point. It's been a very long day. Just living my life, going through it. I did actually post it. It'll come out later. For 180 degrees longitude passes through us. Could they really have named it anything longer? I know what y'all are calling it on the Twitter, but I can't really call it that, even though that's what it is. All right. This is a very pretty album right here. And we are going to take a look at it. So here's the album, like here's the CD. If you guys haven't listened to Be Free, go ahead and just take a listen to it because it's amazing. Like their song discography is so amazing. Like I just enjoy them so much. I became a lion, I think, like this year because I kind of stand them since last year, but I just kind of decided that I was really going to stand them this year and become a lion and just enjoy the content that I was getting from them because they're amazing. But yeah, so this is the first page. There was a behind that I did too of this, I think. I'm pretty sure I did it, but if I didn't, I should have. But here's his pictures. Just so you can get it. So you guys don't see my face. Look at that. I mean, I have a feeling that it's just him shirtless, which is fine. Who doesn't like shirtless men? Or I mean, I guess if you don't like men, then this is maybe not exactly for you. But you know, there's him here. There's some more. I'm just gonna flip through it. I don't know if I should show all of the pictures, but why not? I don't know. I'm not doing anything else. It's just it's just like, hi, I'm KB. That's how KB talks, guys, by the way. If you guys didn't know how KB sounds like, that's it. That's the voice that I did. Yeah, KB sounds like this. Oh, I always forget that there's photo cards in here. So I'm going to show you the photo card. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Ba-bam! Oddly enough, not shirtless. I feel like I got gypped. I mean, not that I need him to be shirtless all the time, but like, I mean, his whole album basically, like his whole photo book is just him, like without any shirt on. But I got the one photo card with his shirt. I mean, I don't like men, but I can certainly appreciate him. Well, see, there you go, right? I mean, you know what's so funny is that I've met a lot of lions online, and they're all pretty much like lesbians. And I think that's great, you know, because it just goes to show you that, like, only one of really is just representing the whole LGBT spectrum, you know, and I appreciate that shit. Like, I really do. Like, I got the one photo card that he has a shirt on. I feel like I should get a refund for that. No, just kidding. Let's see. But he just takes really good photos. Like, I mean, they all do. They're all very pretty. Okay. I got what upset me is that I got them out of order. So I pre-ordered. So the first store that I went to, like online, didn't only had KBs for pre-order. Yes. Oh my God. Like the lion community, like on Twitter is so nice and supportive. Like I honestly have found really great people to talk to and to just talk about like my obsession with only one of. And like it's been so great. Like honestly, just interacting with people. Oh, it's okay, Joy. Hi. We're just talking about Lionville and how like the community of lions is so great. Like they really, I mean, I'm not on Kpop Twitter. Like I have no idea what goes on there, but like I enjoy my lions that I've made. They really are. They're so great. And I have found such a warm community. Like other than like my BL friends that I've made on Twitter, like my lions are like the best. Like I was in a space today with lions and like we were just talking about like their discography. We're just like shooting the shit, you know, we're just like going on about how like amazing they are and what song we want them to perform for their special stage. And I'm utterly still confused about how the fucking voting system works. I have no idea how any of that is supposed to work, but I guess they made it. Oh, well, I guess I may not be missing much that I'm not on K-pop Twitter, so I guess that's pretty good. But these are like my favorite pictures. Like, see, there's some of my favorite pictures of like KB. Like, even though like he's, you know, he just takes such amazing photos. Oh my god. Okay. So I don't know if you remember, if you saw the behind for Be Free, like when he was doing the photo shoot, and Eugen was there too, because they were doing their photo books on the same day, and like and KB was like, "Oh, we should get in the tub." Like he told Eugen, like we should get in the tub, and then Eugen was like, "Together?" And then KB was like, "Yeah, but I gotta brush my teeth if we go in the tub." And you just got this look on his face. So I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Oh my god. Oh god, KB is just too much sometimes. So like, I'm so glad that they got the opportunity to go on the variety show, their variety vacation. They're so funny on there. I haven't seen the most recent episode. I know they went to karaoke, but I haven't seen it. Or they did karaoke, I guess. I don't know if that was the mission. Um but I'm just gonna show you all the photos because I just enjoy looking at him. I mean, look at that, guys. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there you go. My hands. I'm also kind of I am not tipsy yet, but I have been drinking. So it's like, grab your glasses of wine if you're old enough. Or if your parents aren't home. Sorry, don't listen to me. I'm a bad influence. There's some more pictures. There we go. Yes, Joy, I agree. I'm also a bad influence. Hmm. I know, I'm terrible. I say really crazy shit most of the time, but I try to keep it together, when I do my lives. I really, actually, not really. I don't. I can't lie. Like, if you're new to my channel, or if you've seen any of my reactions, I barely keep my shit together. So, but people seem to find it entertaining, so I guess I'm just gonna keep doing that. Uh, although I did control myself for this reaction of 180 degrees passes through this, because I didn't say the joke that they were saying on Twitter about, like, the something fucker. Like, I didn't say that. I mentioned it, but I didn't say it because I was like, no, I'm gonna be good for like once in my life. I don't know. This is like him in the tub. I don't understand. Oh no, this is him in the chair. Sorry, I thought he also went in the tub too, but I guess he didn't feel like it. This is just him reading. I mean, not to say like he doesn't read, but like I find it very sus. Just kidding. Oh, and then that's the last picture. And then it has the Be Free on here, Desert Art Pop Mix. This was what's on the actual CD. So it's just 2 songs. Oh, you must live in a country that allows you to drink when you're 18. It's okay, you can do it. I give you permission. Bad influence on the children. If you guys are wondering why I'm fanning myself, also because even though I have the aircon, my parents are kind of on the elder side, and so they get like old bones, and they don't always do well in the cold. So I'm just gonna fan myself because I'm also a mess. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think we've spoken Spanish to each other sometimes, or I've tried to speak Spanish to you on Twitter. I'm very bad at writing it. Like, I could speak to people like in Spanish and be fine, but I write with Spanish like I'm in kindergarten. So I apologize at my poor attempts at like writing in Spanish to you. I know that we've tried. I know that you've tried to communicate with each other in Spanish, but I'm still really bad at it, so I apologize. But we have a new album. So I also got the Ateez album, The World. So this one, and I hope that I'm going to get to see them when they come in November here to Los Angeles. They were going to be here. They actually are here now. Yeah, happy early birthday. Many blessings to you. I hope you get lots of good things. I hope you get lots of presents. I really need to see. I know that you were mentioning on Twitter that you have a video of you doing the choreo for one of the only one of songs. Like I really need to see that. So if anytime you want to drop that into my DMs, that would be great. Or just kidding. I don't want to put you on the spot. I don't want to make you nervous. So I got the blue version only because that was the only one available to me when I ordered it. I don't know the difference between the versions. I guess they have like different concepts in the albums or whatever, depending on their color. But I just think that that's weird. They also don't protect their CDs. Like I know I don't have a CD player. Oh, thank you. I don't have a CD player, but I feel like this just gives me a little level of Hi, greetings. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Ojalá que está yendo muy bien ahora. I don't understand why they do this to the albums. Like even in KB's albums. I did read it. I did read the tweet. I didn't respond to it because like, I don't want to put you on the spot, or maybe I did. I don't remember today. But I know that I had spoken to somebody. Or I had seen it. Yeah, I really want to see it. I really want you to post it because I think it's also, I can dance. Like I can pretend to dance, like, but I don't know how to do any of the like rhythmic, like choreographed dancing. Like I have 2 fucking left feet. So anytime I see people attempting, like even attempting to do it, I think it's amazing. I think it's fantastic because it's like you're doing something that one would make you uncomfortable. And then 2, like that you're good at or that you're passionate about. Like it doesn't matter if you're like the most amazing dancer ever in the world, but the fact that you're doing it is really cool. So I will want to see it anyway. So I really should be careful about the thing. Oh, like they give you stickers. I don't know. I like the stickers, and they give you a poster. Yeah, I kind of do self choreos from time to time, and the main thing is dance cover. I want to see all your dance covers of your K-pop songs. Even though I don't know most of the groups, I only stand about 5 groups. I still enjoy people dancing. I love dance videos. So if you like ever post them on TikTok, I will follow you and just like give you so much love. It'll be embarrassing. I'm embarrassing right now. Anyway, so this is the big poster. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to show you the poster that I got for KB's album. So let me show you that. That one actually came in a tube. So let me show you that. Because I didn't show you. But it's kind of like I want to frame it, but I have no idea. Like, well, nobody comes into my room, so I guess it's fine if I do frame it and decide to put it somewhere. Because it's like, let me tell you. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to see the poster of KB? I'm going to unroll it. Can you guys see it? This is the poster. Like, where am I going to hang this? Like, where am I going to put that in my room? Yeah. It's just in your face. And it's like, okay, sure, why not? I mean, so I may have gotten a photo card that had his shirt on. And at least I got a poster that he was posing like Fabio. If you guys don't know who Fabio is, it's because I'm too old. But Fabio, it was basically like he was on a lot of like romance book covers back in the day, like even before, a little bit before my time, or just kind of like at like the end of my time. Oh, can I put this back? Guaches Mana struggles putting. You know what? I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I mean they will. I don't know. But I want to get it framed because the thing like is rolled, so I want to make it look nice and like have it. But I think I made a joke about it on Twitter that if I got it, I would like frame it and put it on my wall and call it art. I don't know if anybody remembers me saying that, but there you go. I have this like deep seated fear that like somebody will clip like what I say and like but like the worst thing I've ever said and it'll be online for like ever. I mean technically all the worst things I've ever said are already online because I react to shows, to series. So I guess I'm pretty much over that. Free card for you? I don't understand what this is, guys. What does it mean when it says free card? Like what is that? Do you guys know what that is? All of you have been into K-pop way longer than me. Like what does that mean? Please tell me. Um Oh, I got like a ID card from Junho. I got an ID card. Oh, yay! Sorry, I got excited. I got sand. I didn't see it. I just remember someone putting it right behind a rack of their clothes. Oh, okay. I guess that's one. That's one way. There's one way to put it in. I got sand as my photo cards, guys. I love sand. Look at that. Okay. I got blonde sand. So I love sand so much. I like when I get photo cards with like my biases because you know it's just like kind of a little bit more exciting. Ah, yes. Oh my god. I got Woo Young too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys, Joy knows. Joy understands because I'm in a GC with her and I spam Wusan, TikToks or Wusan like YouTube compilations. They're like my favorite ship of Ateez. Like legitimately, I love them so much. I think I posted today that like they are sharing like a hotel room. Listen, I don't like Sam told me that himself. Okay, like I didn't go like digging. But like look at oh okay no. I'm gonna be appropriate. They're going about my parents are going on bias. Sorry. All right. Okay. So this is the photo book. So I guess this is the main. Yeah, Sungjun too. Oh my god. Let me tell you. Sungjun, and Wusen's. They're like legit. They're like legit to me. Like, and I don't mean that like in the romantic way, but I mean that in the romantic way. Like I spend my days like when I'm not reacting to shows and I'm not watching like BL. I spend my days literally watching edits of the both of them. Like either like it's on. It's just terrible. And then I've even gone into Yoongi. So like Mingi and Yeonho. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Bye. Say bye to people, Mom. Bye. I've just decided to incorporate my mother in my life, which is fine. But so let me show you the photo book. Oh, I'm really going through it now. I can't believe I got them at the same time. That's like so random, right? Because it's like you never know who you're gonna get in the albums, and I'm so excited that I got them. Like that was amazing. People are gonna be like, "What was wrong with her? What was wrong with them?" But here's Here is Hongjin. And this is like when he had the pineapple hair. I'm sorry, it looked like he was wearing a pineapple on his head when he had the. There he is. There's Senua. Oh my god, look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. They're so attractive. Like all of them boys, like in Ateez, like there's not one of them that like aren't amazingly good looking. I mean, look at. I mean, how do you exist as people in that regard, right? Like, I mean, how did like all 8 people take all the handsome or like the amazingly good looks? I don't understand this. But also only one of 2. Like, there's nobody that looks ugly in like only one of. Even when Yunjin says that he doesn't look good when he's like in his like I guess slum wear, he still looks way better than me in my slum wear, and I'm just like, right. God, look at you saying. You think too? Let's just look at him. He had this blue hair here. I think now it's blonde. No, it's blonde now. Actually, Stan came back to KCON, LA, and he had a beanie on, like he was covering like his whole head. So I'm kind of wondering what his hair color is now. I think they're gonna stream the show tomorrow on YouTube, so I'm gonna watch it. But I'm going through it, guys. I'm going through it. Look at it. Oh my god, look how much. I mean, it's just not fair. I am very tempted to get the other versions of the albums because I want to see the difference, but then I never do because I always like, cash is the thing. But it's just like, I'm just going to show you all the pictures. Mingy also looks like a piece of art. Like, oh my god. And it's so fascinating to me because like you watch like their content, right? And he thinks he's so like he doesn't think highly of himself, which I get it, right? Like I think him and Sinwell like don't like before in the past I've noticed that when they would do content they always talk about how they're like replaceable or whatever. I'm like, no, you're not replaceable. Shut up. You're so good looking and so talented. But I just think that it's really they're so humble too. Like that's what I like about them. That they're really humble and that they like I'm just gonna shut up now. Because I'm looking at my biases. Like, yes, we are. I'm really hoping that I get to see them in November when they come to LA again. Actually, they're not coming to LA, but they're coming to the town over. He's in a show, I think. He's in a K-drama, and I forgot which one he's in. I think it's like Attorney Woo or something. Right, Joy? I don't know if you're watching that, but. I don't know if that's his first acting gig, though. There's your bias. I guess that maybe this is more like the punk rock style, I guess. I don't know. I can't compare it to. Oh my god. Like, he looks so good in a skirt. Like, I know he's wearing pants underneath. It's not like a real. Like, it's like a. I don't know what they call it. The over thing. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway. But just look at him. He's just so amazingly pretty and like beautiful. It's like hard to like look at him and just be like, and like okay, it's not his first. Okay, I got it right. Okay, cool. It's just so like amazingly gorgeous. Like honestly, like they're all so amazingly gorgeous. Like it's hard for me. It's a middle school look for skirt. He's being like I mean, Actually, I've seen him and Hongjun wear skirts. Yeah, we can't see his ankles because he is a Victorian man now. What's so funny? I was like, before I really stand ATs, like I would like I think my friend actually the people I'm in the other GC with, Joy and my friend Natalia would like tell me about them, like little bits and pieces here and there. And so they shared this like one video. I think I saw this one video. They were covering like "Hold the Door Open" by like Bruno Mars, and that time like Cinema had like red hair, and I was just like, and I told them, I was like, who is this? So I can appropriately shout, we wants the redhead. Because he was so attractive. I was just like, oh my God. Like, you gotta be like a special kind of attractive to be attractive in a group of like attractive people. Yeah, you gotta go that extra mile to be that attractive. I was very offended. So was you saying? Like, you saying is also more attractive than like I just get upset thinking about how like when they're on those K-pop shows and there's like a room full of like hot people, right? Men and women. But they're like extra attractive. It's like, you can't show people up like that. Like that's just rude. Like it's just rude at that point. I hope you guys are enjoying my wild ravings of me going through my K-pop. Yeah, Sen was great. I mean, they're all really great. But yeah, Sen was like has a special place in my heart. I've just been enjoying like watching like their when they go on variety shows because they're so fucking funny. Like that's another thing about them is like they're really attractive and they're really hot, but they're such a fucking mess. Like as a group of people, they are a fucking mess. They like I don't know. Oh, I should go back and look at that Wonderland era, um, just so I can figure that out. I haven't gone back to look at a lot of the like past stuff. But I sometimes I do like if like I see it like on YouTube and I'll go and I'll like look at some of their old variety shows or I'll look at some of their old like edits and stuff and they're a fucking mess, dude. Like they cannot function as a group, and somehow they're like forced to play games. Actually, no. There was a recent game that they were playing where they had to flip over like cards. So it was like on one side it was like gorillas, like the orange, and on the other side it was like Sector 1. Oh my god. Mingy and Yahoo were like the worst. I seriously did not think that table was gonna survive because they just literally started wrestling. Like I was like, y'all need to chill. Like it is a game. Oh my god, it was too funny though. And then like Donho like lifted Yaseng up. I was like, y'all are hot messes. That's what y'all are. That's what y'all are. Oh god. And let me tell you about San and Woo Young. Like every video I've seen of them is like them grabbing at each other, like them grabbing their necks, like in the choreography. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, I've just noticed that too. Like because the groups I stand in K-pop, like I stand about 5 of them. So I stand only one of course, and then I stand Ateez, and then I stand Stray Kids, and this other band that I stand is called W24. Like they're like a K band, but they're a little less chaotic than the ones that are my mains. But oh my god, like Ateez, only one of Stray Kids, the most chaotic fucking group of people I've ever seen in my life. Like they're just a hot mess. And also, Stray Kids has a lot of ships too. I seem to have a pattern of like how I start standing K-pop groups. I don't know. Go figure. Must be my jam. Anyway, we're getting towards the end. I actually haven't seen One Us there. Oh, actually, no, that's not true. Yes, yes, you know Juanito. Oh my god, you know Juanito. Oh my god, I feel like I'm the only Every on the planet because like nobody talks about them because nobody knows who they are. Oh my god, I've had such a struggle trying to find. So they've been around for like 4 years too. Like you like Only Wetna. They're a very like underrated band, I guess. I didn't even know that was a thing. And the reason I found them actually was just randomly on YouTube. I was um I was just watching random videos and then I saw this like band, right? And they were Korean, but like the main singer was like I mean a little bit, right? Because he's like just randomly busting out some Spanish on you. But like what was it? Yeah. So they did a cover of Cheyenne's song. I was like, yeah, it's Cheyenne. And I was just like, what is even happening here? Like, how do these people even know Cheyenne, right? Because Cheyenne is like such a like, I mean, he's a global figure now, but like, I just feel like, why would you like? It was just crazy to me. Like this Korean boy was singing Cheyenne, and he was doing a really amazing job. Like he was doing really good. And I was like, who are these people? And so I started like looking them up and I just fell in love with them. Like I just was like, oh my God, like why are they so good? And why does nobody know them? Like I don't understand. And so yeah, so I started standing W24. They recently came out with a full length album, and I have been trying my damnedest to get it. Like, I have not found it anywhere. I've called all the K-pop shops near me. I've gone online to like different K-pop stores. I have no idea where to find the album because I want it in my hands. This is a hot mess. Again, let me drink my wine to like calm down. I had no idea anybody knew us. I was getting excited when I find somebody that like knows them because like I could literally when they were in a Chilean show and the MC was talking to them in English and Juanito talked in Spanish, the dude was fun. Yes, because he speaks it really. I mean, he speaks it better than I do. Like I don't like I'm bilingual, but I can barely like sometimes I could barely say hola, It's just like one of those things. And like, and I was just, yeah, he's amazing. Actually, he was on this show. He was on this like radio program that was doing like K-pop. Yes, Joy, okay. God, it's been one of those Fridays where I've just decided that I'm just gonna let looser than I usually do and just start drinking on camera. My content is not for the children anyway. So if any child finds my live, well, they went to the wrong place. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. uh, yes, he's so soft spoken and he's so cute. Oh my god, all the members of the band are just adorable. Like Eric, for me, like he's definitely my bias. Like I'm not even gonna lie, but like Aaron like comes a close second because he's such a cute fucking puppy. Oh, I love him so much. Anyway, um, I might just look like such a mess. It's okay. I had no idea. I had no idea. I was so excited that I found somebody else who knows them. If you have a way to get me their album, I will. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'll do something. I don't know. I've been trying my darndest to find it, and nobody has it. I've called like every K-pop store around me, and they're like, "Who are they?" Or like, "Oh, we don't have it." I'm like, they're also actually fighting for their lives in the Great Soul Invasion. So like so it's right now, both of my bands are fighting like for a spot. So I'm into um one we. So I think it's like one us brother band. I think I could be getting that wrong, but I don't think so. Anyway, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Um, but yeah, so both of them are in the show Great Soul Invasion. Yeah, I mean it's not cheap to get albums, like even for me. Like I spent like for these two for KB solo and for Ateez, I spent like $62. Um for both. And that was like that I mean that's with shipping. So yeah, it's not entirely cheap, but I was like I need to get them because I want them. So I was just adamant that I was gonna get them. And then but then I was bad today too because I pre-ordered I pre-ordered Junji's album too because I need it in my life. Yeah. Okay. Cool. 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 Yeah. Yeah. I knew that. I knew that. Um, and so I like One We too, and they're both in the Great Soul Invasion. Fighting for like first place because they get a like a they get like a studio, like a giant studio, and they get like more like recognition and stuff like that. So it's like so hard for me to vote. I mean, thank God for at least Great Soul Invasion. They give you like three options, so it's like not so bad. But like only one of them really can win, and I'm like, why? Because I want them both to win because they're both of my favorites. But they can't. Yeah, so I know One Us, and I heard of their debut song Valkyrie. I have actually had that song on my playlist. Oh, I don't know. No, I don't think it did because I got a notification to vote for the second round. No, third round. So it's almost over, I think. Because I just voted, I think yesterday about. I just voted yesterday, um, for both of them. So anyway, yeah, they have a twin. One is Zeon and Dang, Dang. I can't pronounce the names. All I know, yeah, yeah, yeah. All I know is that Zon has a ship with Leto. See, this is how you get me into K-pop. It's like you show me the people that are shippable, and I'm like, I'm in. You don't even have to say anything. Like I'm in. But no, just kidding. Like I honestly, I listened like after I saw like edits and stuff of like their lives or just videos of them on YouTube. Like I went back and like looked at their music and stuff, and I think I think they're really good too. I don't know anyone like I know that's not true. I know Rayan. I think I'm not sure if that's his name, but he's really tall and he had like red hair at one point. But they all kind of dye their hair like any given comeback. So like I don't know if it's his hair color still in. I mean, god damn. Like, listen, I don't understand how case stands like function because they're always like, oh, they're just like really good friends. I'm like, okay. I mean, sure, like I'm sure most of them are. I'm not thinking all of them are in fucking relationships, but like sometimes I see like their lives and I'm like, I mean, y'all be acting real sus over there, Mink Sung. And well, like Han and like Lino are always acting sus. God damn, they're so sus. Like some of the lives are just like I don't even know about you, but like something is up. Let me tell you, whatever you're doing over there, like y'all need a room. Like y'all need to turn off this live. Um, I think I like started, and then I started standing NC. Well, I mean, I don't like. I'm not like a complete stan because I don't know all their songs. Oh, Rabbit. The one who yeah, Rabbit. Yeah, him. He had a ship too, and I forgot who his ship was with. It was like the shortest member of One S. But he was so adorable, and like he was like just could not get over how cute the short one was. Like, in any of their like things that they were doing, it was like glomping on to the short one. I'm like, dude, you're hella tall. That's got to be really annoying. Um, but yeah, I mean, some of them are really cute. I'm like not into, like I said, I'm not really into like, I really know like five groups like by heart. Like I know their names, like I know, I know their songs like more than just like two or three. So there's not very many. But I do like K-pop. I'm just like not, it's just like not like I don't know that many stuff. But I really do enjoy. Well, two of my bands or two of my groups are like only one of like that. Really, I really dove hard into only one of. Like I have never voted on any of these like competition shows. I never really watched them. I mean, I've seen like some of Kingdom and that stuff, and I always thought that was really cool. That's funny. Hannibal. Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, he's a really affectionate guy. I mean, that's the thing. Like all the groups that I stand are pretty affectionate people. Like in general. Like so, it's not hard to like ship them, and it's for fun. I think I remember one time. It's not even a group that I really stand or really knew about, but one of my moods was on Twitter, and she showed me like she was like showing some pictures of like these guys from Pentagon, I think, and I made a joke because it looked like there was two of them, and I don't know their names, but they were like in Paris. They legitimately looked like they were on a date. Like they were ballroom dancing and they were taking like romantic pictures like in Paris. And I made a joke. I was like, oh, they look like really good friends. And like some random person found the tweet and was like, oh, let me tell you why they're like really affectionate with everybody. Da-da-da-da. I'm like, it's a joke. Like it's a joke. Like I don't know these people. Like I was just made a joke because I thought it was funny. I didn't engage with that person after that. I was like, okay, well, thanks for letting me know. I'll check out the discography or whatever. But I was like, yo, this is why I can't joke about stuff because like somebody somewhere will come at me if I make a joke about like Moonbin and Senna, like from Astro. Like I don't need that in my life. I mean, people are gonna come at me for like different things, like for different reasons, because I say really like crazy shit and I don't care. So y'all can come at me for that, but like I don't really want K-pop stands coming at me for like me telling you that like Senna and Moonbin look like really good friends. I don't really need that in my life. Yes, right? It's such a classic joke. Like, how could you not get that? Like it's not like I didn't mean it in a bad way, and I don't even know them. Like, it was just funny to me that they looked like they were on this fucking date. And I say that about all my groups. Like, I mean, I practically like all the stray kids are in ships, like, and they all have different ships. Like Bang Chen, my bias. Nah, no, Stan Twitter does not have a good sense of humor. Even BL Stan Twitter. Like I'm on BL Stan Twitter. That's where I live. And then sometimes the people that I run across, like on my TL, just like other people, like my moods have liked some of their tweets, or just like they randomly pop up because like Twitter's like, oh, I think you'll like this. And I'm like, nah, dude. Like I don't like this because like it'll just be too much sometimes. Um, but I'm really glad that I actually took a vacation for myself. I wasn't on Twitter that much when I was on vacation. Like I really like went on just to update people and just to like show people some of my pictures of like the beach and stuff. So it was really nice not like being around it all the time. Um, but now I'm back on Twitter like full time. I should probably take a break sometimes, but I don't know. I update people. Yeah, I mean, I stand certain people for, my ships. I have a lot of ships, but my main ship is like Fluke. I do stand Xenu, and Earth Mix too, because I think that they're great, and they're really affectionate towards each other, and it's just it's fun. I mean, it's supposed to be fun. Like your life online is supposed to be fun, and it's supposed to be your escape from the life that you're actually living. Because you could go on Twitter like for over an hour or two and just like talk shit with like your friends that you've made online, and look at content that you like without really. I mean, you shouldn't feel burdened by being on Twitter. And I mean, that's just how I think about it. It's like you should go on Twitter to enjoy your time and to like not be attacked for the things that you say. But people take things like way too seriously all the time. They're just like, no, it's too serious. And that's like, no, like this is what it is. Yeah, I've been back on Twitter like full time. And like lions have really been like the best thing ever. Like I've been discovering like new lions. I've got a new moods. And I've gotten like new followers because of lions, and I've really made like a really good second community there. And they're just so fun. They're like unhinged. I mean, lions are generally unhinged, but it's hilarious. Like they just go on about like being lesbians and like, you know, and like gay theories, and about what the new theory is about Junji and Rie, and how they're like doing like a religious concept. I mean, I didn't see it from the teaser, but maybe they are. I don't know. That'll be really fun to see if that works out. Yeah, exactly. But we're in it together, and that's what I enjoy. That's what I really like about the fact that we can all talk about it and have a good laugh and not take it too seriously, and just be like enjoying the time, and having a good time about it. I mean, half of the time we joke about like KB, and we joke about all of them because they're so fucking crazy. But like in the best way possible. There was like this one video that they had where like Nine was doing the live, and he's all like, and somebody asked him, and he reads English, and he speaks really well, and he's all like, and somebody was like, "Oh, are you gay?" First of all, the fucking audacity to ask somebody that to their face. One. But two, he just like doesn't miss a beat. He's like, I don't think so. And like does a little like hand thing. And I'm like, Nine, can you not be a fucking menace? Like for 5 seconds, please. Like just for 5 seconds. No, he can't actually. That's not in his capabilities. So my bias on my favorite chip for only one of is Junji and Rue. I think I am. It was really so fun. But like my ship bias is like Junji and Rue, even though they don't really do anything. They don't have to do anything for me to enjoy them. They're just really cute and like quiet. But like Nine is my bias. Like he's just a fucking menace. He doesn't care. Like he just yeah, exactly. It was just so funny. Oh yeah, I mean, really. I mean, that's all Knight knows how to be. It's just a menace. Like he doesn't know how to do anything else. But he's like the best at it. Like he's the best menace ever. Like he just doesn't care. Um, and the fact that he's the youngest, I feel like he thinks like he could get away with it, which he can, which he does. Um, but he's also taken up like a leadership role, and he does so much like for the group. Like he produces the songs. He's been writing on the solos, I think, with Nar, like the and Simon, I think, but I'm not sure if all three of them are writing or just like part of it. But I know like Nine has a lot to do with it. He also like wrote part of like Junji's song, so he's really talented. And so he has like he has the talent to back it up. So he could be a menace. Like it's fine. Like I love him regardless. But like sometimes I'm just like, boy, Why are you like this? Why are you this way? Like what? Anyway, but that's why I love him, because he's just a fucking menace, and then he's just entertaining. Oh my god, maybe I'm getting a bit sentimental, guys. Let me just drink my wine. My biases are Rie and Mill, and I kind of like their dynamic together, but June Ray is amazing too. Yeah, actually, Mill is really good too. Like, Mill is really great, and he's really sweet. I like Mill a lot. He's like, I would say that he's the normal one, but he's not the normal one either. So it's like, but he's like quieter about it sometimes. Definitely that boy just wants to see the world burn. Let him be. Yeah, he does. He does. He does. But I'm hoping like the mama stage like gets some like more attention, and like they can start like being like with like the bigger groups. Yeah, that's the thing too. So is Rie. Rie's a fucking menace too, except you don't know it because he's so quiet about it, dude. Like, he really is. Like, he'll just say the most randomest shit and be like, I was just kidding. You're like, what? I think there was like this one bubble post where Rie was like, oh, are you trying to seduce me? I'm like, what? Why would you say that? Like, why would you say that? There was another one where he was like doing like a face like call with somebody, and he was popping out his chest. Like he was doing like part of the choreo for gaslighting, and he was like popping at his chest. I was like, why are you like this? Why do you have to do that on a fan call? They're all too much. They're all extra. But I love my boys. So I don't know. I didn't have that much for unboxing, so like I don't know. Rhea is the randomest guy, but we ignore him because he's cute. I mean, he is cute. I like his new hair color. I really do. It's really nice. It suits him really well. Chestnut, I think. I think it's chestnut. But yeah, I can't wait to see the whole like MV and react to it and just go crazy with everybody. Cuban doesn't get that treatment though. Like, he's not cute, or like I don't, or like he doesn't, or he doesn't get left alone. No, Cuban does not get fucking left alone because he's so loud. He's so loud, and like just oh my god. Cuban is so confusing to me. Like, Cuban is so confusing because like he's like can be very like manly like like in 1 second, and like be like the softest person the next second, and it's like, what are you what is your deal? Like, what are you? How should I be feeling about you right at this moment? And he's so fucking dorky. Like, he does the lamest jokes because it doesn't make sense. Because he's so hot, he's so good looking, and then the shit that comes out of his mouth, it's like, what is your problem? It's worse. It's worse when he's around Eugen. It gets worse. Like, I don't know, like, what Eugen does to him. Eugen is just standing there, right? Minding his business. And then, like, Cuban will say the, like, most, like, perverted cringe shit ever. And you're like, why are you like this? He would bark. Oh, I remember this. He would fucking bark. I've seen the old lives where he's just barking, and like he's like getting fed like a puppy, and I'm like, why here? Why now? Why are you? That one time they were, I don't know what video, like what MV they were shooting. He's like sport, what the fork, or no, shirt, what the fork, and I'm like, I'm traumatized by shirt with a fork. Like, that's what I'm traumatized by. I don't know what else I'm traumatized by when it comes to Cuban. A lot of things. A lot of things. That man is just crazy. He's just insane. Oh, actually, I'm traumatized by the most recent episode of the Mystery Vacants where they were playing foot volley and he does like the weirdest shit. Like he like does a split or something, but like for no reason. Like for no reason. It didn't even get him to like win the game, but he still did it anyway. Or what about when he does a Spider-Man stuff? Like where he'll jump off of something and do a Spider-Man pose? That's pretty funny. I actually don't know how they would be around other K-pop groups. I think like that would be a lot, but I do want to see them around Ateez. I think that would be so funny. I think, yeah. I mean, really. I mean, that's really it. Like we ignore it because they're fucking beautiful. Yeah, they have an amazing discography, and we're like, okay, sure. That's just what they do. That's just them. It's fine. It's okay. Like they'd be terrible at any situation where they had to like live a real life where like they had to like figure out how to get out. Yeah, the Spider-Man stuff. He literally like poses. He does Superman. Like he did zero. Oh my god, I can't talk. Superhero poses. I don't even know, dude. I don't even know, and everybody else looks at him like, what? I really think they would make the other K-pop groups I stand seem very normal. Like I think if only one of them, like Stray Kids and like ATEEZ were in a room, that room would burn. Yeah, I mean it was him showing off because he could do it. But like seriously, I think if only one of and ATEEZ and Stray Kids were in a room, that room would fucking burn. Like they like it would go on fire somehow. Even if there was no fire in the room, even if there's no fireplace, there would be fire. Like there would be a fire and it would burn to the ground. I seriously believe that. So that's why I need to see them all together. Because I want to see it burn. I guess I'm also like nine. I think that's why I like nine so much. It's because he's a fucking menace and I aspire to be a menace in my daily life. And I appreciate the fact that he can be a menace and like look good doing it. Whereas I pretend to. Oh my god. But yeah, that would be an interesting thing. I really do hope like once they get through the mama stage and like once they're able, I don't think they're gonna make it to KCON. I don't think because I think we were up against like some other group called I don't even know. It was like up against a girl group, and I don't know. I don't remember who that girl group was, but they had numbers. Was it numbers? I don't think that's right. But I don't know. They were definitely a bigger group, and so like we didn't get as many. Joy's just laughing at me. Am I entertaining? I think I am. I think it's been an hour, guys. You've been hanging out with me for like an hour. Yeah, secret number. There you go. Okay, I knew it had something to do with numbers. Um. Oh, are they Filipino or just cause like they go to Philippines? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So we did not do well against them at all. But that's okay. That's okay because we still got second place, which is actually pretty good. Considering that like nobody really knows. I mean, I'm not saying like nobody knows who they are, but like, oh, I guess one of them is, so that would make sense. Um, but like we did actually pretty well considering that we're not the most popular group. K-pop group out of the fourth gen. I finally figured out like generations. I was so proud of myself. I was just like, one of the member was Vietnamese. I don't know. I don't know them. I'm gonna make a confession to you guys, okay? Because I trust you. I'm not a big fan of girl groups. I don't know what it is. I've listened to some of them. I've listened to Blackpink. I think I've listened to like twice. I've listened to the group that Nine did the cover for, Tomboy. I listened to their song first before I listened to Nine's version. Um, and it wasn't bad, but I definitely liked Nine's version better. I don't see Joy. Don't come at me, okay? Like it's just like they're not. I think maybe I'm maybe listening to the wrong groups or something. I don't know. Because I definitely have not found one that I really like. The only girl group that I really like is Glide. I think. The only girl group that I really like is not like they're not Korean. They're actually Thai and they're called For Eve. That's the group that I really like. That's the only girl group that I really, really enjoy and have their songs and like, you know, have listened to their albums on Spotify. Like that's the only girl group. Um regardless of my lesbian regardless of that lesbian I'm sorry, I have to show that. I think that's fucking hilarious. I don't know what it is. I think it's just because I feel like girl groups, and this is not their fault. Like this is not has nothing to do with the girls themselves. I just think that they're given songs that sound too poppy for me. The music that I tend to gravitate towards too, and like enjoy knows this. Um, the groups or the music that I tend to listen to is like usually on the heavier like emo like emotional side. They're usually like more like rock. They have more like rock anthems to it. And I feel like the girl groups that I've listened to are like my friends have said, "Oh, you're gonna like them." I feel like they're too like poppy for me, if that makes sense. So I just have tended not to really go for that. It's not really the type of music that I enjoy like listening to every day. I didn't even like girl groups here in America. Like there was no girl groups that really spoke to me. Well, that's not true. I did like Destiny's Child a lot when I was growing up, so I did enjoy them. But they had a harder sound too. Like it wasn't like it didn't sound like bubblegum pop to me. So that I enjoyed like Destiny's Child. I did, but it's very few and far between that I found like a girl group that I like. I didn't like Spice Girls when I was growing up. Like I was into NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. So I just transferred over now to Koreans and Thai boys. That's really how I evolved. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I really like Purple Kiss and Pixie. Maybe I'll listen to Purple Kiss. Maybe I'll give it a shot. Yeah. But you guys have hung out for me for an hour, and I really appreciate that. I heart you so much. Like I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing the Korean heart emojis. And I feel like I've said a lot of crazy shit. Well, I don't know if I haven't given Dreamcatcher a try. I know Joy and Natalia have been talking to me. Mostly Natalia, my friend, has been talking to me about Dreamcatcher. So maybe I'll give them a shot too. You know, just so I can be like, oh no, I like this girl group. So I can like two girl groups instead of the one that I like. And then I stand. Okay. But yeah, so I've hung out for about an hour. I've really enjoyed my time. I could literally stay here for a while, but also time zones and I don't really have anything else to do, but like it's pretty late and okay, you can get like them. So I'm gonna get going because I was only supposed to do this for an hour and I went over again. So I went over about like 9 minutes, which is okay, but like, I also like to rest and stuff. Um, but thank you so much for like joining the live stream. I didn't know if anybody was gonna join it, so thank you so much. Please take a look at my channel or please subscribe if you haven't already done so. I did have a new reaction up today for 180 degrees longitude passes through us. It's a little yeah, it's a little choppy, but I think it still turned out really well. So I hope you all enjoy that. reaction. It's more like a review kind of, because I had already seen the episode, so I just kind of went back and like looked at the scenes that I really liked and wanted to analyze. So I did that, but I will be reacting to the series, the new episode that's going to come out on Sunday. So look forward to that too. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's been really fun. I really missed going live, so I'll try to do. I don't know when my next one will be, but I'll do it. Definitely do it again at some point. Maybe for like Junji, like maybe after Junji releases the full MV, like I'll do a live like that weekend to kind of celebrate that, because I want to talk to my lions about it. Anyway, but thank you all so much for joining. I hope you all had a good time. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday or Saturday, depending on what in the world you are. And I'll see you later. Bye.